Hello, Sandeep here again. Welcome to the eConstruct channel. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss certain things about the tools and techniques of the project management. So whenever you want to become a project manager, imagine that you are there on the site and you want to go to the project management area. During that time, you need to upgrade yourself to achieve certain little bit bigger than just the site coordination. Many times whenever you are there on the site, what happens is cube testing, checking certain things, check the labors, check the materials, and the entire day will go in that only. What happens is, like, after the day is over, then you will have a particular report, what we call it as the daily site progress report. You will not get the chance of do the data analytics. What we need to do is only the data collection mechanism that will happen on the site, and that too with execution. If you want to go from the site to the project management area, along with the site experience, you require the tools and technique experience also. Three things: systems, protocol, discipline. Why Britishers have ruled Indians for 200 years? Only three things we were lacking. We were lacking in systems because each Maharajas, each kings, the kingdoms, they were working separately. The unity was not there. So not the Britishers, the East India Company has ruled us, to be very honest. That's even pathetic. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you want to manage the site as a whole, you require the site experience, site related certain parameters. At the same time, you require three things, which is systems, protocol, and discipline. How to have the systems? So let's say, for example, if we consider the PM Narendra Modi has elected for the first time, what will happen? So he will sit, let's say his right hand, let's say the Amit Shah will sit, and one more person, maybe Rajnath Singh ji. These 2-3 people or 4 people, they will sit down and they will formulate that how to run the country. Am I right? So there will be a circle will be like to run the country, and there will be the center is the focus, which is the country focus, the benefit, the well-being of the country. That should be at the center. From that, there would be certain systems, so there would be certain lines that we need to take it. That is what we call it as system. Initially, only 3 people, 4 people will be there. Over the period of time, the PM office and what all the other people will be there, that kind of things will be there. Similarly, on the site also, when you reach at the site, you want to start the site, only 1 or 2 people will be there, or 2-3 people will be there, which is in closed confidence with you. Later on, you will start establishing certain systems, account systems, ledger systems, HR system, how to recruit, how to give the promotions, how to give certain notices to the people. So HR systems, then you will have the contracts, you will have the tenders, you will have the coordination between the MEP structures, architectures, and other disciplines. You will have certain legal departments, you will have the quality department, you will have the quantity calculation department, checking department, how to handle the bills of the laborers and various different other vendors. So many things would be there. Is it only 4 or 5 things will be there? No, depending upon the scope and the immensity of the project, you will try to find out how many least number of people you can fit into the ecosystem to manage the system. Okay, so along with the systems, you require second thing, which is very important, what we call it as the protocols. Protocols are like rules. Means without the signature on the check cannot be, the money cannot be withdrawn from the bank. That's a protocol. This is a simple protocol. So you require certain protocols. What is protocol? Protocol is something that is mandated to do certain activities. So let's say, for example, if you want to run a two-wheeler, you need to have a petrol in it. It's a protocol. That's definitely requirement, the need. If, let's say, for example, if you are driving a vehicle, actually, you should be going, in India, you should be going to the left-hand side drive. Okay, if you go to America, it is on the right hand. So these are certain protocols that you need to follow, that even if nobody is saying, that is one type of thing that you will be maintaining, you will be going. These are the rules that you will be obeying, basically. So let's say, for example, if somebody want to take a leave, there is a leave application form. If there are certain somebody want to have a long leave, not short leave, long leave, there is another protocol. Somebody is requesting to get an appointment, there is a protocol that how to the interview process and all will happen. If you require to purchase the cement, steel or certain things, there is a protocol that there is an intent letter, there is a requisition, there is a purchase order, and there is a protocol that you need to follow. Basic protocol is made so that the responsibility fixations will happen between the different disciplines. Protocols are required basically to make sure that the project is running in a particular way, not in a haphazard way. Protocols are required to make sure that where are the key areas where the money is going too much or it's not going too much, or you are not putting some value addition. Let's say for the quality, there is no person, there is no department, there is nobody on the side to check the quality. So like that, you need to make sure that what are the protocols that you need to define. Systems, protocol, and the third thing is discipline. Discipline is very important. Discipline means whatever the systems that you are defining, whatever the protocols that you are confirming to the project, everything should happen just the way that it should happen. That's the discipline, that it has to be there on the side. So being a project manager, if you are having these three things, you can definitely go from the site engineer to the project manager. Now, these three things are very easy to say, that system, protocol, discipline, okay, like that, systems, by uttering the mantra called system, protocol, or discipline. It doesn't happen that way. You need to follow certain tools. So you require another two things. One is tools and another thing is techniques. Otherwise, these are just words. It will just go. You are just proposing somebody, I love you, but that word is not meaning what you really want to say about it. All right. So to obey these three things, you require certain tools and you require certain techniques. So there is one technique, actually, I just wanted to discuss here. There is a tool called as Microsoft Teams, where it's a collaborative tool where you can enroll maybe hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of people basically. But, on the site, if you require 10, 20 people to manage those activities, and under the 10, 20 people, another 4 or 5 people are there in those particular areas. It's a collaborative tool that they can talk to each other, they can chat with each other, they can have video calls, they can share the files, they can have the signatures, they can have the approvals, they can have the security systems, they can have the privacy settings, they can share certain Gantt chart, bar chart or something, they can have the approvals of the leaves, many things. One more thing that the Microsoft software, which is the Microsoft Team, is basically giving you the facility that you can incorporate one more tool inside that, which is Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. So what is Power BI? It gives you a big power for your presentation. Okay, so there are almost more than 100 to 200 types of Gantt chart, the different charts, basically the pie charts, vertical pie charts, horizontal pie charts, circular pie charts, or different graphs. You can create it. You can just see the samples, which I'm just showing you over here. But you will see that these samples will empower you, the presentation, empower you to make a decision making, empower you to make certain type of change in the system, change in the protocols in such a way that you can do the corrective measures. In the systems also we generally teach that one is system creation, so the another one is system generation. It's a system, yes, you need to make sure that this system is getting disclosed. So there are varied variety of different rules are there that you can develop with this kind of Power BI tools that are possible through the Power BI. So the collaborative tool is Microsoft Teams, then getting you the charts, which is basically the Power BI. And the third thing, which is very, very important, which I wanted to tell you, is from the Power BI, actually, you can import all the BIM data within this. Okay, so please understand, learning only BIM softwares would not help you. Learning only project management tools and techniques will not help you.
So you require a collaborative approach. There will be a very complex projects. A lot of complexity is there in certain projects. Millions and millions of dollars are there in certain projects. Those are in billions of dollars. So such projects, when they are there, you require such collaborative modules. Yes, Microsoft project, you can collaborate with that. Plus Primavera also you can collaborate with that. Yes, so it is a very fantastic version, a bigger version actually of the ERP. A little smaller version of the SAP is Microsoft Teams. So just open up the account and start using it. Yes, single solo, you will not be able to understand the entire ecosystem. You require some 4 or 5 people to do some kind of brainstorming that how to get the data, how to make sure that the systems are working. Top companies like Accenture, Tata Consultancy, many top companies, they are using Bureau apart. Many top companies, they are using these particular tools and techniques to make sure that the project is getting managed properly with the proper system, proper protocols and discipline. Okay, so I'm sure that you might have got certain information through this, how to enhance the career from the site engineering to the project management. All right, so thank you so much. Bye-bye.